Hi, this is Nelson Ranch. So I haven't talked about Umamusume in a while, but I've been really busy. Anyway, I did do the gachas. I think people have, if you are interested, you can actually watch the videos that I've put up on the various gachas. I had to go freaking 3 ceilings on this gacha, uh, this support card gacha. But with 3 ceilings and 1 crystal, I was able to max out both cards. So I guess I'm okay with that. The reason why I was able to do that is because I was really lucky and I lucked out. I was able to get Orfeber with just my tickets. So I was planning on doing 1 ceiling for Orfebre and then doing 2 ceilings for the support cards, but I ended up doing 3 ceilings for support cards and 0 ceilings for Orfebre. So, I mean, I suppose in that sense it worked out, and I shouldn't complain too much. Um, but if I could get the support card at 2 ceilings as I initially planned, they could have done. Then I could have done the 1 ceiling with the Glan Allegre gacha and then pull for her. But since I literally only have 10,000 free jewels and 975 paid jewels. I mean, I could put in 20,000 paid jewels, but I really don't want to. So I'm not going to pull for her. And instead, for the spring of, not spring, for the March Champions meeting, which is coming up soon, I'm going to go with these 3 characters. Whoops. Just to clear everything out. I'm going to go with uh, this Dice Ruby. It's basically had to work at it so I could get this skill, which gives you an acceleration on the way down, going downhill. So with that, and because I got high voltage on this Dice Ruby, I think she's going to be okay. Skill-wise, she's got the full throttle, and this one here, the one that Agnes Digital gives, to give me more so that she's further forward. Because her this skill basically oh no, not this one. Hmm? This one. This skill basically doesn't have any like restrictions on where I am. So this would kick off even if I'm in like first place or second place. So I want to be as far forward as possible, especially because the new Glan Allegria is just crazy strong. She's actually better than Dice Ruby, the blue version, which I suppose is the nature of these gacha games. Like the newer characters are always going to be better than the older characters. Although the devs have said that they're going to upgrade the old characters so that they will be more playable in the future, so I'm hoping that that works out well. But one's going to be this blue Dice Ruby. The other one is going to be either Gold City, which I did a test run and she's okay as is. It's probably because she has both Denko Sekka, and I gave her Denko Sekka from that, and she has uh, this acceleration skill that kicks off for betweeners. So as long as she's fourth place and below, this skill and the this one here, uh, Denko Sekka will kick in, and she'll get 8,000 acceleration, and that's enough to usually like kick her forward. I think I gave her too much acceleration with Tsubomi and Let's Anabolic. So if she's in sixth place or third or fourth place, so if she's 3, 4, or 6, she gets another 2,000. So if she's in fifth, she gets no acceleration bonus. But if she's in sixth place, she can get 10,000 acceleration, which is more than enough. And then hopefully you know all these skills would kick in to push her forward at the final run, at the final edge. I could have done Agnes Digital with that one. I might do it. I might do her again. And instead of with that, I might go with Fuji Kiseki. So I'll go with Fuji Kiseki and what's her name? Um, Nishino Flower and redo them. This Nishino Flower is I'm actually quite happy with because she has Kakeori here, Kakeori 3, and she's got Kakeori 3 from here, so that's Kakeori 6. And then this Fujikiseki has 3 Kakeori from this Oguri that I borrowed. So she's gonna have 9 Kakeori, and usually that's enough to actually get me that acceleration skill when she goes downhill. She doesn't have it, so I might just do it one more time to see if I can get her going. Another third character that I have in mind. The third character that I have in mind is Vivlos. I haven't done any Vivlos yet because I had to get Pearl done, and I have to get one more run done. But this Pearl has Kakeori here. That's 2. This one has Kakeori 3, and then this one has Kakeori of 3, so it's Kakeori 8. And this is mile 3, mile 3, and mile 1, but I mean, it's 7 miles, so I'll just go with that. And she needs another parent, and the parent that I have in mind actually is this Dober here. Not going to bother with that for now. I have in mind this Dober. I think this Dober might be a good parent because she's going to have this skill, which basically gives her a speed skill when she's going downhill. So combined with Kakeori and this skill, this should, in theory, basically get the character to go faster right before hitting the acceleration phase, and that's actually quite positive. So that's quite good. So I might actually just do it with this parent here. This is because Vivalos and her has good compatibility. So I would go here, go to rental. See, I only did 2 runs, 2 parent runs. This stamina Oguri here. So this stamina Oguri is great that I borrowed. Stamina 3, mile 3, and then green 3. And then she's got right turn, spring, and then full throttle, the lower version of Denko Sekka, and then the 3 Kakeori here. So that's going to be inherited, and then I'm going to use the other parent with this Nishino here. And this Nishino here has 2 guts, 3 mile, and 3 green. I could put 1 report and put that in here, but I'm probably not going to do it. And then she has, there we go, here it is. 3 Kakeori here, and then 2 high pitch here. No full throttle, unfortunately, but she's got the Kakeori 3 that I want. So for the parent run, I actually want a parent run in which I get spring and right turn. So this character gives spring, or this card gives me spring. And this card gives me right turn. Oops. And I just realized I don't need to do that. I just need to do this. So this character here, Doto, gives me the right turn that I want, and a whole bunch of Sashi skills, betweener skills. So this is betweener straight. And then if I combine that with this Satono Diamond, she gives me betweener corner. And then with Agnes Digital that I borrow, I get mile straight, mile corner, and then everything is set. So Vivlos, I'm probably going to go either with this card in the real thingy or with this card. Because of the gachas, I have 50 of either, so I have 50 of this now, so I might go with this more. I think she's a better card. This vodka is a better card than this, what do you call it? Uh, Gold City card. Can't use Gold City on Gold City, so it was a moot point on that one. But yeah, I mean, she has a good set of skills here too, so. Yeah, the gacha results from the step up gacha was quite good. So the next thing I want to show you is this. And I'm going to go with this. So it starts. I'm going to skip. So now I'm here. What I can do is set up the rotation. So that's Hanshin JF. This is going to be the hopeful stakes. And I do the Okasho here. I'm going to do the NHK mile here. And then I'm going to do the Takarazuka here. And then the Shukasho is going to be run here. And then I'm going to run the mile championship unless in the senior I'm running the mile. No, I'm not running the mile in the senior. Then Arima, I'm not going to be able to win that one. And then when I come back, I do the Osaka. Can't do the Tennosho Spring because I'll lose that. And then I can do the Victoria Mile. Oh, and she does Takarazuka here. So I'm going to put out the Takarazuka. I'm going to cancel that. Do the Yasuda here. And then this one is going to be Tennosho Fall. And then Japan Cup. So, Arima, I'm probably just going to lose, so I'm not going to bother. She doesn't have any dirt skills, so she's dirt G, so she can't win any dirt games. But she's going to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And of these 14, this one is not going to count as much because she doesn't have a short distance. The others are running the short distance Takamatsu no Miyakinen. If I could run the sprinter stake, I would, but this Dober has E for that, so it's only just mile and mid distance. So that is the rotation of the races. So all set up here. It's kind of annoying. 4 races in a row, it's going to be rough. But anyway, then what I can do is I can hit allow the game to do it. And then I have customized this so that it's like this. And I realized that because of the way I've set it up, I can actually just do this and go with high Seiko instead. So this is going to step on, the brightly colored ones, so I can get the higher stats. I'll try and get skills. You want to make the G1 races low, because if it's high, then it's going to run the G1 races that you haven't actually set it up. So you want to get it as low as possible. If you do it that way, then the character will only run the G1 races that you have set up. I believe that's the way it generally works. And then you can pick one of the 3. I'm going to make it high Seiko here. And then for the command, I'm just going to do this last race. I'm going to let everything else go as is. And then these are the skills that I said I want. I want the right turn, Hanshin race, multiples of 400, good turf, spring. Why is spring Umamusume not in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to add another one. And I can't add another one. I can only have 10. Alright, so then I'm going to change this one from... Where is spring? Was it in the front? Oh, yeah, it was. There it is. Alright. So... Yep. Okay. So I'm going to skip the spring. So I'm going to skip the sunny day. So this will be the 5 green ones I want. You want to pick this one, because if you don't pick this one, then Almond Eye is automatically going to pick the higher one, which I don't want. Although I don't have Almond Eye in here, but if I do have Almond Eye, I want that. You also want to pick this, because just in case the lady with the sunglasses, the one who does the acupuncture, shows up, you want this one to actually proc, not the one at the very top, which is basically guaranteed to fail. Well, it's not guaranteed to fail, but there's an 80% fail rate or something like that. And I have decided to set this up because I want Satono Diamond to choose that skill always. And then, so once these skills have been chosen, I go click yes and start. And the game starts like this. So um, I could basically just do something else while this whole thing runs, which means I can actually now talk about what I plan to do. So the March Champions meeting, I was planning on sending 2 betweeners and 1 leader, and I was thinking about sending out North Flight, but I got a really good fine motion, so I might send out fine motion instead. But then I thought about it more. I was like, well, maybe triple betweener might be better. Like if I can get a really good V Veloz, then it might just make more sense to do, blue Dice Ruby, blue Ruby, um, Gold City, and V Veloz. I might do that. And again, I think what I'm going to have to do is make the characters, see how they plan out, and then test them out in combinations. One of the reasons why I wanted Gold City initially is because I was thinking of going with a betweener, 2 betweeners and 1 leader. In the very beginning, Gold City has that skill that increases her recovery, but also slows the speed of the characters in the front. And so this should help my leader do well. So it looks like I haven't actually watched this event, so I'm just gonna watch it now. So that's Lucky Lilac. um, what's this skill? It's a medium distance skill. I don't need it. So. Oop. And yeah, there we go. So I just realized I need to. Uh, Bottom is fine here. Just get that skill. Here we go. And go. So I was thinking back to the topic. So I was thinking of doing a double betweener, single leader, but I might do triple betweener. I don't know. I'm just really like wishy-washy on this one. I really don't know what I want to do for the March Champions meeting. For the April Champions meeting, the Champions meeting is 3,200 meters. Kyoto. It's going to be pretty brutal. People are probably going to want, 1600 stamina, and they want to shoot for 1600 power. You want over 1200 in guts, and you want over 1200 in int, and obviously you want max out like 1800 for speed. So it's gonna be. I think the April Champions meeting is the meeting in which we're going to see lots of UB characters show up. I have only made one UB character, which is my Tamamo Cross, and that was basically for show, just for getting that rank. Not because not that she's a character that I can use. But anyway, uh, I am, the April Champions meeting is going to be really scary. I am probably going to send out Orfever. I have put in all the hint books for Orfever, so I pulled Orfever, so I want to use her. Uh, so that's one chaser, which means I might do two chasers, but I'm not sure. I also know that I definitely want to send out Super Creek, Ninja Creek. Starting in April, you're gonna get Cinderella Grey, the TV show. The anime is gonna start showing. So to commemorate that event, I want to have at least one character from Cinderella Grey to be on my champions meeting team. And so I think it's going to be in this case Super Creek. I want her there, which means there's only one more spot left, and I know that leaders are not going to do that well. Um, so I'm thinking of a betweener. And now the question is, which betweener do I want to use? I suppose I could do a runner, now that I think about it. But then a lone runner can never win. If I'm going to do a runner, I got to do triple runner. But I don't want to do triple runner because I want to send out Super Creek and I want to send out uh, or favorite, which means yeah, it's going to be either a betweener or a chaser, and I'm actually okay with sending out another chaser because that would actually make my job easier because I only have to worry about one parent. Um, Unless the chaser is win variation, because win variation, I guess is how you pronounce the name. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly, but it's win variation. Is gonna be the parent for a favorite. So if and I pulled win variation in the step up gotcha. So, uh, but it'd be kind of cool, right? Because these are two rivals. Oh, she lost in the hopeful stakes. All right, let's continue. There we go. It'd be kind of cool to see the two run. I'm not sure. So if I do her, then the parent thing is not resolved. In which case, hey, I mean, it might make more sense to just do somebody else. And I do want Saturn Diamond to win sooner or later. So I was thinking of the possibility of Orfever, Saturn Diamond, and Super Creek, Ninja Creek. Saturn Diamond would probably be the New Year's Diamond because she has the acceleration skill uh, already. So it would make sense for me anyway to just pop that on up. Then that way I can actually use the new stamina card that's being offered right now, the stamina Vegeta Bright, and so it would be Satana Diamond with 6 cards. So well, one card is obviously the friend group card, so that one's also 5 cards, right? Of the 5, one of them is definitely going to be Almond Eye. The second card is probably going to be Meisho Doto. I was able to get that to max, so I'm probably going to use Meisho Doto. So that's 3 cards. Um, and then two, I need 2 stamina cards probably, in which case it would be, what's her name? Uh, uh, the stamina card that we were just using. Air Shakur, that's right. So Air Shakur, and then I would borrow the new Meisho Doto, and the last card would be a int card, which would probably be probably what's their name, simply Rudolph, because that's probably the best uh, uh, int card that I could use in this case. I mean, when I do Orfever, it's obviously going to be Orfever for the what do you call it? I can't use Orfever on Orfever, but for Orfever, I think the 6 cards are pretty easy set. I have Taishin. I have the legend card, so the group card and Taishin are set. That's 2 out of the 4, 2 out of the 6. Almond Eye is 3. Then I will probably use. I would probably use what's her name? Um, uh, Still in Love for the fourth card. Almond Eye, Still in Love, and then the two stamina cards will probably once again be uh, Air Shakur, and the sixth card would be hmm. Well, the sixth card might be uh, a power card. Actually, I might borrow Power Amazon. Uh, I might. By that point in time, there might be another stamina card that comes out. If there is no stamina card that comes out, then I would just use uh, the second best stamina card, which is Sounds of Earth, and then that would be the six cards that I can use. I guess I won't borrow anybody at that point. If I do Ninja Creek, then I have to do two stamina cards. So it will probably be uh, what's her name? Actually, no. Wait a second. I might not do that. I might do a power card instead. Uh, uh, might do Power Arden. Uh, but the two speed cards would be Almond Eye, and the second card would be the borrowed uh, Brian card, and that's two cards, and then the group legend card is three. Uh, the int card would be either McQueen or what's her name? Rudolph. I don't know if it's going to be McQueen or Rudolph, but it'll be one or the other. And then the two stamina card. One is going to be Air Shakur, and the sixth one. Wait. So the two speed card is. Let me do this again. The two speed cards are Almond Eye and the borrowed Narita Bryan. Then the group card. Then the int card. That's four. And then the two